Hi again then guys, and welcome to another speed build, of course, for Forza Horizon 4, and as you saw from the card at the start of the video, I would strongly recommend and request that if you do plan to follow the channel for more tunes, you slap that notification bell, because YouTube is not showing enough of my subscribers my videos, basically, so it allows you to actually see the videos that you're here for, which is kind of the point. But as far as this tune, it was a requested car, actually, from Ness, part of the HSG team, and it is of course the Mitsubishi GTO. Now as far as the tuning goes, I know, especially when it comes to both muscle cars and JDM cars, it's one of the few things that those two fandoms can agree on, they both, or certain people from both, tend to dislike the fact that I don't keep the stock motor. I swap it to like a V8 or a V10 or a V12. If you're a purist, then none of my tunes are going to work for you, because by definition, most of them aren't stock. They're not designed to be. They're designed just to be as powerful and as fast as possible, and real life doesn't apply to the game. Now, there are some exceptions. The Supra, for instance, has way more power with the stock engine than the vast majority of engine swaps, and that's great, but usually it doesn't work like that. And for instance, for the purity argument when it comes to this car, I fully tune the Mitsubishi engine, which, to be fair, can get over 700 horsepower, which is good. The top speed was 225 miles an hour. This one has the V8 conversion, it's got over 1,000 horses, and it can do 253 miles an hour. That's not exactly close. An extra 30 mile an hour advantage, or close enough, is a huge difference. So, if you want to be a purist, use the standard engine. If you want to actually make the car fast, though, go for the V8. Now, as far as the upgrades, of course, visual stuff is down to you, as far as what wheels, what bumpers, what wings you want. I would recommend avoiding the racing bumpers though, like the chin splitter and the rear wing, because they do slow the car down. They improve handling, but they do sacrifice top speed. As far as the rest though, you know, the ones that are just like Midnight Club body kit style, go for whatever you want. Likewise with the wheels. I would recommend racing parts, tyres, suspension, brakes, transmission, the diff, all that kind of stuff, because otherwise you won't be able to tune a number of these things, especially when it comes to the gearbox. That is crucial. Now, if you can't be bothered to do the tune yourself, and you just want it on the car, it's on my storefront, so you can literally just download it straight onto the car. So all you need to do that is use my gamer tag in the top left, or use the search tag, for instance, HSG, which you can see down in the description anyway, because I name all of my tunes HSG in the title, so you should be able to see it fairly easily. As far as the gearbox though, we've got a final drive of 2.7, then individual gears, which will be familiar to a lot of people who have used my tunes before, which are 2.9, 2, 1.5, 1.18, 0.96, and 0.77, so nothing too special there. As far as the alignment, we've got neutral camber, neutral toe. I've got 5 degrees of caster on this one because the handling is pretty good already. The anti-roll is on 30 front and back, springs 148, 110, and I've got the lowest ride height. It's still not exactly slam though. As far as the dampers, we've got 14, 10, 7 and 5 as you can see. As I said, the downforce does not apply because I don't have the racing wings, and as far as the diff, I would recommend 100% acceleration bias for the front and the back, 0 on the decel as you can see, and as far as the centre split, I've got it on 70%, so you've still got a pretty healthy 30% going to the front, which means it's great off-road, fantastic launch off the line, but still it's not too heavy through corners as it would be with like a 50-50 split for instance. So that's it for the tune. Of course, you can grab it from my storefront, you could do it yourself, but what you want to see either way is what can it actually do in an event. Now, spoiler alert, as you'll see in this race, the top speed that I prove it at in this event is 251 miles an hour, or thereabouts, so it doesn't quite reach the benchmark. However, the reason why I'm still quoting it as 253 is not only because of the benchmark, but because, as you can see, it is still accelerating. It's just that it's a little bit more sluggish than some other cars. The straight sections of the highway aren't quite long and straight enough, but the point is you can either way go over 250, and although that's not going to worry a Supra anytime soon, it is more than quick enough for a Mitsubishi in this game. It's got great top speed, very good handling actually, and also crucially great launch and acceleration off the line. So if you do decide to stick around on the channel for more tunes, as I said, be sure to hit that bell down below, and of course click the playlist here on screen to see all of my other tunes as well. But for now, as always, thanks for watching.